If you consider yourself to be highly productive but still feel exhausted, catching up with work and falling behind, your productivity isn't working. It's the problem. And the more driven you are, the harder it is to see. In this video, I'll show you exactly what's happening and how to fix it. As a former HR leader in the financial and tech industries, I've seen this happen so often with high performers. And it only impacts high performers. It doesn't affect the ones who are disengaged and coasting. Because high performers have built their identity around being productive. Let me know if you do any of these. The first one is responding immediately to requests. You're in the middle of working on something and an email pops up. You have to take a peek at it to determine whether it's urgent or not. And if it is, you respond immediately. And if it isn't, you just can't help yourself and you respond anyway, even though it should wait until later. The next thing is anticipating and solving problems before anyone asks. You're the type of person that foresees issues becoming problems, and you address those problems before they get escalated. Half the time, management isn't even aware that you solved a problem and you saved the day. Third is taking ownership of projects and situations. When there's a new initiative and no one takes it on, you're the first to volunteer, not because you have capacity, but because you know that it needs to get done and you can get it done properly. There's nothing wrong with being ambitious, but over time, it gets exhausting. And productivity stops being something you do and becomes who you are. And that's where the trap begins. You've always been rewarded for getting things done, but not for doing the right things, the things that actually matter. So now you don't even question it. You just keep moving forward. If it's on your plate, you get it done. If someone requests you to work on something, you say yes automatically. If there's more to do, you figure it out because that's what has always worked for you. And that's what you've always done. And it feels good to check things off your list. It's a quick dopamine hit. But the moment you slow down, it starts to feel uncomfortable. You even feel guilty at times because you feel like you should be doing more. So what do? You just keep going. You keep pushing through. You adjust your calendar to accommodate others. You could be working on a deep thought project. Your manager reaches out to you with a new request, and even though it's not urgent, you push off your project till later, even if it means taking your own personal time to work on it, which means late nights, weekends. You try new routines, look for better systems, search for more productivity hacks, anything to stay on top of it. The problem with this is you're getting really efficient with doing things that might not actually matter. This can show up in a number of different ways. Do any of these sound familiar to you? You come home from work completely exhausted, feel like you didn't accomplish much. So you feel this emptiness, this void. You're constantly busy, but uncertain whether you're moving forward and in the right direction. So you start thinking about it and questioning it in your mind. You say yes automatically without even thinking. You feel guilty for taking time off, or even for resting, for taking a break, something as simple as a lunch break. You've optimized your workflow, but not your life. Your personal life is a little chaotic. You have laundry piling up, you have to get groceries, you have to clean your home. And here's the danger of it all. From the outside looking in, it appears that you're successful. You have everything under control. You've got everything together. So no one questions it. But there's a hidden cost to all of this. It's subtle but serious. You lose the ability to discern what actually matters. You feel trapped in a life that looks successful, but it doesn't feel like yours anymore. So how do you get yourself out of this trap? It's not to become less productive. It's to become more intentional. Instead of asking, how much more can I do? Ask yourself, what can I do that really matters? There's 3 things that you can do. The first is separating identity from productivity. You're not valuable because of how much you can accomplish. The second is to create strategic friction. I've talked about this before in my previous videos. Set and enforce boundaries, prioritize with your manager, or a simple statement as, let me get back to you. That alone can break the cycle. And the third is to redefine what a productive day means. A productive day isn't one where you did the most. It's one where what you did actually mattered and you still have capacity to be present for your life outside of work. Let me ask you, what's the point of working so hard if you can't be present for your loved ones? The goal here is not to optimize your time, it's to optimize your energy, your attention, and direction. Because if you don't choose those, if you don't choose where those go, others will choose it for you, and it will not be in your best interest. So the next time someone requests you to work on something, ask what the trade-off is. Because once you see that, you start to choose differently. And if this resonated, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and give it a like to teach the YouTube algorithm that you enjoyed this content and want to see more of it. In the meantime, I'll see you in the next video.